I think Looking for Alibrandi is a really important story because it reaches lots of different communities. It shows us what Australia was like at a particular period of time when things were difficult for migrants, but also shows us the importance of family when you're facing those discriminations.
It's telling that story of immigration and how complex immigration is and being other in Australia.
That's the beauty of this play, is that it gives us a retrospective understanding of how closed we were to a culture that now is completely woven into our Australian culture, is the Italian culture, which was completely vilified in, the 80s and 90s, because Australia was struggling with accepting a diverse Australia.
I think it's timeless. I think that with every new generation, there's a similar set of tensions between generation to generation. I think the racial/cultural question is always present. I remember kids, let's say I was around the age of 9, saying to me, you're Australian, you were born in Australia. And my 9-year-old self said, just because I find myself in a can of sardines doesn't make me a sardine.
So it's quite unfiltered, raw and hilarious. Such a good laugh so many times, and to be thoroughly heartbroken as well. Like tears every single time.
This version's really exciting because our lead, Chanella, is Calabrese, so we honour the Italian cultural truth, but she's also a result of our modern world, which is Samoan. So she brings this beauty of what is the new diverse through the story of what was the diverse.
Telling that story of intergenerational legacy and trauma and healing, and I think that's a really big part of it. And it just feels vital to hear this story and hear it really loudly and in its complexity. Yeah.
This is a massive tour. The dream was always that we wanted it to reach as many audiences as possible. And so what this tour is doing is it's allowing us to access new communities and new audiences, and that costs a lot of money to put together. The impact that I think taking this story to national stages is an opportunity to affect more audiences, but I think that there's a possibility here for a new generation of people, particularly in regional communities, to actually access the story. While there is the nostalgia element that lots of audiences across the country will flock to the work for, it's a chance to expand who sees Alibrandi, who meets Josie, because there might be a person who has migrated to this country, who's living in the regions, who sees this story and goes, I'm going to be okay. And that's why we're doing it.